Alright, I'm back. This is JJ Wilson here. And we got another chapter of Gangsta. And this time this is chapter 48. And so this is the aftermath of the big fight between Marco and Stryker. And Marco managed to escape with Connie, freeing her from hostage from the destroyers, the third destroyers, Stryker and Beretta. And so they left out of that warehouse, and before it starts collapsing, you got an interesting little sequence going on with Stryker. It looks like he was stabbed. The rebars also penetrated his body, as well as Marco's and Connie. And so he took those things off of him and he threw them away. And it looked like Beretta was going to go over there and console him because she knew he got hurt, which kind of caught me by surprise a little bit because I thought she wasn't going to help him out in my last review in chapter 47. But it turns out Stryker, he didn't want to accept her help at all. He still insists on trying to chase after Connie and Marco. He even went as far as Stryker went as far as to say that he called Connie a skunk and a hoe. I'm like, man, this guy really hates Connie. I mean, truly, he does. And so other citizens of Ergasm start to hear it. We're in the club Pussy. You see these ladies out here, they're hearing the commotion that's going on outside the city, and they're like, they're wondering what's going on. And then they found that one of the girls says, oh yeah, that's from the warehouse quarter. What do you think happened over there? And Uranos also sees the damage going on not too far from the place, and he's not very happy. He calls it useless. And he means useless by the destroyers, the third destroyers that I guess he hired to go over there and wreak havoc on the city and cause war again. And his driver is wondering why he said that. He's like, boss? And Uranos Korska is like, nah, don't worry about it, keep driving. And then we cut back to Marco and Connie, and Marco's about to die. He saw too much blood. He's got blood all over his chest, and you see his wounded leg and his fingers. And he's about to give way, guys. This is it for Marco. And so Connie is reminiscing about the past once again. It's like, oh, I remember this place. This is the shortcut to my grandmother's shop. And then she was like, no matter how many times I tried to tell Marco, he would always get himself lost. You know, trying to show him the way to her grandmother's shop. And we get to see her in her youngest self. She actually had longer hair. I'm kind of surprised she didn't keep it that way. And you know, she hugs Marco one last time because you know he's about to die. And she's like, well, if you're not going to be around anymore, there's no reason for me to live either. And the last part of this chapter here with Stryker coming back to kill Connie, yeah, this was a bit of a surprise to me because it turns out she had a bomb. Like, I guess it was like on the car keys or something like that. I'm not sure how she even got it, but I guess it's like a little last surprise, just in case something went down, or maybe if something would happen to Marco, she kind of kept those keys, I guess, that little remote, as a last resort, since now she finds no reason to live anymore. She ended up using it on Stryker, and before that, Connie has to apologize to Stryker, or on Marco's behalf, because he said he was about to die, and she wanted to tell Stryker that to him, so that way, you know, he was sorry for not keeping his promise, you know, come back to the destroyers or whatever. But Stryker didn't care, man. He's about to kill Connie, and then Connie has to apologize to him for this last attack. And you can see that there. That's that remote that I'm talking about. I'm not sure how she got it. that caught me off guard a little bit. I'm trying to remember all these chapters that I've been reading, like how did she get that remote? Unless it's just something that she had in secret the entire time. So yeah, by chapter 49, she ends up using it on Stryker. So you're gonna get to see how damaged Stryker gets in the next chapter. And also, you'll get to see some new faces that we haven't seen before within the course of the family. So that's the end of chapter 48. You know, pretty somber chapter because, you know, Marco's about to die, or he is dying. And now Connie pretty much sacrificed herself, you know, to take one last hit against Stryker. So let me know your thoughts there, and I'll see you all later.